In today's video, we're going to be ranking every single one of the brand new plants we got inside of the new fairy update. This includes every single plant we got inside of the new enchanted seed pack, and of course every single plant we got inside of the tier 2 section of the new shop. So yeah, this is the new friendship shop, and we're going to be going over every single thing, including the cocoa mango. So watch this video all the way to the end, because this video is going to be absolutely insane. Before we start though, if you guys could drop a like and subscribe, that'd be very, very epic. We're trying to get to 400k, so hit that subscribe button, bro, please. Anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the worst plant that we have in this entire update, and this award goes to none other than the Sun Bulb. The Sun Bulb can very easily be obtained from the new enchanted seed pack with a 40% chance to actually get it, and for that reason, guys, this thing just sucks. This is what the plant itself is going to look like. And if we go ahead and see the sell value of this thing at the sell shop right over here, let's see how much this thing is worth. And this is going to be about 18,000. Let's see a slightly smaller one, or a slightly larger one, sorry. This is going to be, again, 18,000. And yeah, it checks out on the wiki. It sells for between 18,000 and 20,000 shekels. So honestly, guys, this thing is not really that special. It's cool, I guess. Whatever. Not going to talk about that too much. Let's go ahead and move on to the second worst plant we have in this update. And this is going to be, once again, from the new seed pack, the Glowthorn. The Glowthorn is going to be a 25% chance to get from the new enchanted seed pack, and once again, because it is so freaking easy to get, it doesn't really sell for much. So let's see how much this thing is worth. And as you guys can see, 31,000, and finally 31,700. It sucks. Once again, on the wiki, it sells for between 31 and 35k. So yeah, honestly, nothing too special. It doesn't even look that good. It's a glorified stick bush with a few pointy glowy tips like that. That's pretty much it, bro. This thing ain't special at all. Same thing goes for the next plant we have on this list, and this is going to be, once again, Light Shoot, which is going to be a 20% chance to get from the seed pack. And this is what it is going to look like. Honestly, all three of these plants kind of share the same concept. It's just one stem with like 3 things sticking out of it. Honestly, man, it is nothing too special. And this thing is going to be worth about 36,000. Let's try a slightly bigger one. This one's going to be about 70,000. Okay, not bad. So yeah, this thing sells for between 36 and 40,000. That 70,000 one was just a fluke, guys. But yeah, I guess it's cool. I don't think it's going to be worth anything too crazy, even if you do the sprinkler method on it. So don't worry about it too much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start moving into a few plants that are, like, kind of good. I'm not going to lie. Now, for this next plant, you are going to have to go ahead and complete the brand new Ascend quest. So you basically have to go ahead and ascend, or, you know, rebirth if you want to just simplify it. And once you guys go ahead and rebirth, you're going to get a bunch of rebirth tokens, which you can then go ahead and use inside of the tier 2 part of Sam's store. And here, as you guys can see, we have broccoli. This is going to be our first plant. Unfortunately, I don't actually have this myself, but on the wiki, as you guys can see, this is what the crop is going to look like, or this is what the seed is. We don't even have pictures for the crop yet, because not many people actually have this. But this thing is going to sell for between 50,000 to 55,000 shekels. Slightly better than something like, let's say, the sugar apple. So you know what, this is not bad for just 2 rebirth coins. This is pretty decent, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So yeah, this thing, not bad at all, bro. Pretty good. Once again, I'm really sorry I don't have it, but it's basically impossible to get unless I pay like a lot of Robux for it, which I'm not doing that. But don't worry, the next plant you don't have to buy with Robux or rebirth tokens, because this is going to be the Brera Rose. This thing you can get with a 10% chance from the enchanted seed packs, and yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. I really like the way this thing looks. Look at this right here. And yeah, I seem to have glitched it and had the glimmering mutation that's completely bugged right now, but this is what it looks like, and honestly one of the most detailed roses we have in the game. Let's see how much this thing is worth. This is worth about 80k, and a slightly smaller one will be worth about 70k. So you know what, not bad at all. So yeah, as you guys can see, this thing sells for between 67 to 75,000 shekels. Not bad at all. Not too special either, guys. It's just a plant, right? You know, it's cool. It's a cool looking plant. Next up, we have to go back into the shop right here, because our next one is going to be the potato. You might think this is just a mythical plant. It might not be worth that much money, but you are wrong, because this thing is worth as much as a freaking candy blossom. I'm not even kidding. A potato is worth as much as a candy blossom at this point. That's how hard growing garden inflation has hit. And yeah, check this out, guys. This thing is going to sell for between 80,000 and 90,000 shekels, which is, once again, the same as Candy Blossom. You are also going to have to spend 3 of these rebirth tokens on this, or 839 Robux. Come on, guys. You guys are getting a little out of hand with these Robux prices, I'm not gonna lie, bro. But yeah, guys, that is the brand new potato. Once again, nothing too special, but it is worth a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Moving on, I'm not gonna talk about that too much. We have the Spirit Flower, which is gonna be a 4.5% chance to get from the brand new seed pack. And here it is, boys and girls. The Spirit Flower honestly looks really cool. You get 3 of them on a plant, which is always a delight. But let's go ahead and collect this and see how much this thing actually sells for. So here we go. Let's see. How much is this worth? 180,000, excuse me. Okay, it might be a slightly bigger one. Let's try a smaller one here. And this is going to be about 121,000, which I believe is the smallest you can get. 4.2 kgs is the smallest you can get this plant in. Let's see a slightly bigger one, and this is going to be worth about 121,000. So yeah, checks out, guys. As you guys can see, this thing is worth regularly between about 121 and 135. Of course, if you use the sprinkler method on any of these plants, they are going to be worth a lot more money. These are just the average sell values for these plants, so keep that in mind, guys, for anyone who is confused. Anyways, moving on, going back to the seed shop here. I know we're kind of alternating here, but this is going to go to the Brussels sprout seed. This thing, once again, is going to cost you guys a whopping 900 Robux, and honestly, guys, this is better than Candy Blossom. Like, I'm telling you, this is better than Candy Blossom. Because if we go ahead and check out the wiki, look at this, bro. 108,000 shekels is its lowest value, and its average sell price is about 120. And of course, if you go ahead and use the sprinkler method on this thing, it's going to be worth a lot more money. So yeah, this thing is really freaking good. So not bad at all, honestly. Pretty decent seed. If you guys get your hands on this by paying 6 rebirth tokens, it's pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. But now we're moving into the big leagues. We have a competition between the Wisp Wing, which is the brand new divine plant we get out of the seed pack, or the Cocoa Mango seed. Which one is better, the Cocoa Mango or the Wisp Wing? Well, guys, over at number 2, not the best plant, over at number 2, we have the Wisp Wing. Yes, the Wisp Wing is not as good as the Cocoa Mango, guys. This thing, it's close, but I had to give the number 1 spot to the Cocoa Mango, which, by the way, has the same sell price as the Wisp Wing. Let's check this out. It looks, or I mean, it sells for basically the same amount. Like, it's not even a joke. But guys, the Cocoa Mango has to take the win because it is simply easier to get. All you need to do to get the Cocoa Mango is just go to the shop, get yourself a fruit notifier, which you can get one from the description down below. Head over to my Discord server, guys, and we are gonna have a stock notifier that's gonna notify you guys whenever the Cocoa Mango comes to stock. So if you guys want to be notified when this thing comes to stock, as you guys can see, we have a notifier for basically everything. Join my Discord server, link is gonna be in the description down below. And yeah, you basically just have to go here and buy it. It's as easy as that. Whereas for the Wisp Wing, even though it looks like 50 times cooler, it is quite rare, guys. It is very difficult to get. But if you guys get this, honestly, they are basically the same thing. So it's kind of a tie if you want to call it that. But if you ask me, the Cocoa Mango wins because it's just simply easier to get. Of course, everyone has their own opinions, and that's my opinion. Let me know if you guys would make any changes to my tier list in the comments down below. With that being said, guys, that's every single plant added in the brand new Roblox Grow a Garden update, the fairy update. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys found this video helpful, comment down fairy. Let's see how many people made it all the way to the end. And of course, hit that subscribe button because we're trying to get to 400k. Please. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.